Hello, hello. I am a little bit early. To be fair, I was going to be a lot earlier, but I also am going to be starting a new series on my channel pretty soon and uploaded the first video. And can't really do anything when all my bandwidth is being taken up by upload, so I couldn't stream earlier. But I'm here now. Here to play this stupid ass game. Don't get me wrong, I definitely was in the middle of rage quitting. But at the same time, I was intending to do like a full outro and just end stream, but I think I just ended stream. I had a massive headache, and the game was pissing me off so much that my headache peaked, and I couldn't even see. Like, that's not even an exaggeration either. I actually could not see at different points. I watched back part of that last stream. I kept pausing the game because my vision kept cutting out, and I was already getting pissed off. I'm like, okay, let's take a second to analyze. And as soon as I go back to the gameplay and the game decides, oh, hey, let's not have your controller just function the way it's intended to, my headache starts getting worse and gets worse. And then it gets to the point where I'm actually just seeing white spots in front of black. Like, I can't actually see anything. So I'm like, you know what? This game is dog shit. Time to just go to bed. I ended up beating those two Mega Evolution things. Went to bed, got up the next morning, wanted to beat them just because if I can't beat them, then there's actually something wrong with me, not just the game. I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest, but yeah, I got those out of the way. I'm supposed to go back to Hotel Z. I've been actually just doing a lot of stuff around, well, I don't know how I got that open. Oh, okay. I have a new team member. I have a Chandelure, as you can see. I also have the Megastone for it. I had a Pyroar at one point and decided, hey, this thing, as much as I like Pyroar, it's fast. It has some good damage. Chandelure is already one of the highest special attack stats in like Gen 5. Hell, even Gen 6 really. The thing's got really stupid high special attack. And its Mega form is actually something that can even make Kyurem White shiver. I believe it's base 175, maybe even higher. It's pretty crazy. Haven't actually Mega evolved this thing yet. I've just been using it for the most part, going around town, gathering a bunch of those little crystal things. Just doing a bit of cleanup around town, the usual. Okay, I spent them all, to be fair, but I also have a whole bunch of Mega Stones now. A lot of them I'm not even going to be using, probably. Got a few that are currently given to Pokemon, but I also have a Diancite, I have Agronite. I think that was like 30 or 360. Excadrite, weird ass name. Also like 360. I got a Houndoomite just because I had a Houndoom and I like the Pokemon, but I'm actually never going to use it. I think getting some of these gives me points. Maybe that's why I had that open. For some reason. Oh yeah, this thing here. Filling your Mega Evolution Pokedex. I've got 15 out of 20. Next one gives me 500 points. That's going to be useful, hopefully. Yeah, I've just been trying to collect a bunch of those stones, and whatever I have remaining, I just spend the rest of them on experience candies, and so I've got my Pokemon actually getting pretty caught up with my lizard. I've got to go back and re-nickname some of these guys, it looks like. You are just about ready to evolve, I'm pretty sure. I think you're like a single candy away from actually evolving, so looking forward to that. I have people over here that have requests. It's an Eevee. What do you want? Before I head off to Hotel Z. More and more, I need a Hotter Flame. I have a Fire type. Can't get a Hot Flame in my kitchen. Leo provides the firepower. Can't burn a Max Heat until let loose in battle. Got the Switch Suit. Nice. Enjoy those frame rates. Have a Sizzling Battle. Sure. I'm going to murder a lion, and I won't feel bad. I have a Feraligatr, my dude. I don't think you're gonna be able to do much. But do something about Flare Blitz. Can Leo even learn that? Sure you don't need to be like evolved or something first? Yeah, this game's music's a little bit loud. That should be about better. Still loud, but not as bad. And you're dead now. I would get the Switch too, but money is very, very tight right now. Oh, speaking of Houndoom. You burn me. You little shit. Not that it matters because you are times 4 weak and you just die. Good attempt though. Not even sure where your levels were. I'm sure they weren't that high though. There's a whole bunch of like side quests and stuff that I haven't even bothered to go for. I've just been kind of ignoring all of them. There's a lot of Pokemon to catch, a lot of crystals to collect, and colorful screws to obtain. A lot of things to distract me from actually playing the game. What do I get out of this? Just the burn heal? Okay, well, thanks, I guess. At least Lilio's happy. Oh, and I get Will-O-Wisp as a TM. That's actually kind of useful. I have a Pokemon that could probably learn that even. Where are you at? There you are. I have a couple Pokemon. I think I want to keep you as an attacker just because your special attack stat is amazing. And I don't really think I have too much use for Thunderbolt, to be honest. Or Energy Ball. I have grass coverage on other Pokemon. I don't have very much electric coverage, so I think I'll get rid of Energy Ball. Because I have grass coverage on my grass type, obviously. And then I have Energy Ball here as well for coverage. Oh, I guess I do have Thunderbolt there. Rambo skins from the library. I remember I used to do that when I had a GameCube way back in the day. I didn't know libraries still did that, actually. Not gonna lie. Because of how many people that used to just take them and pirate all the games and stuff. I'm surprised they still allow it. You are still on fire. There you go. There was another mission. I don't mean to be so distracted, but is it in here? Trying to get some of these out of the way so I can at least say I 100% completed the game at the very least. Oh, I've never actually been inside here before, apparently. Have I not? This seems pretty fancy. I'm pretty sure I entered a fancy restaurant. How many of those are in town? Thanks for coming. Yeah, okay, hi. Sure, I'll try a sample. I am supposed to, apparently. One of my missions is go eat dinner. All right. Neat. Oh, I actually have to fight somebody. I'm gonna eat their Pokemon? What? Phrasing? I think I misunderstood whatever is happening here. I'm challenged by Talia. Are you the Pokemon? I thought only Pokemon get the gourmet title. What? Okay. Well, it's a Pidgeot. I have Ice Fang. Oh, you're actually decently leveled. Nice. Shame you die. That was a crit, it looks like. Oh, Talonflame. Good news for me. It's a fire type. You survived? Oh, it's just... You attack fast enough that... You had already attacked and confused me by the time my animation even finished. That's awkward. It's kind of interesting going up against moves that I'm used to seeing having certain accuracies, and with this kind of game, they're gonna land regardless. Like, there's not really such a thing as accuracy exactly. Like, your Pokemon can get confused and can wander around and aim their attacks in different directions than intended, but that's like only with special conditions, I think. Oh, I got multiple fights. Hello. So yeah, seeing 2 Hurricanes just land without any issues is kind of eh. I think most of the moves that I have on all my Pokemon are relatively high accuracy anyway. Can't attack. Okay, you can... Again, I'm having issues where things just don't want to stay locked on. Now I gotta heal. I should have healed. What? I'm not allowed to heal during this fight? That's a little awkward. Also, my Dragonair is ready to evolve. I would like to do so, please. Get dodged. Aggron. Okay, well. Probably back to you, I think. Okay, I'm almost dead. Did that attack go through? I don't actually know. I'll send you out. Oh, and your defense returns to normal. That's unfortunate. I have Heat Wave, though. Did you go for Rock Slide or Stone Edge at the end? If that was Stone Edge, I took that really well. How many fights have I got? Okay. Hopefully this is over with soon. Maybe, please. I assumed I would just be eating dinner. Okay, let's back you up a little bit. Don't get hit by those. Bomb of Snow. Oh, so you can walk through them. That's... seems legit. How long did those stay up? And Victory Bell. Okay, that's also a fire type. Or weak to fire types, I mean. Can I be done now? Oh yeah, I should also mention I added Mawile to my team as well. And there's more fights! Yeah, I added Mawile because I had a Grassfire Water Core, but I also wanted to have Fantasy Core on my team since I already had a... or on my team. Dragon type and my Fairy type. Can I still not use items from my bag? Don't think I can. That's actually annoying. Like, is there a point to any of this? Like, actually? I feel like I'm just kind of wasting my time here. I was too busy on my screen, I couldn't see what was going on out here. And for you to make it evolve. Even though you don't really get huge power. I've actually never tried out your stats here anyway, so... I mean, it's alright. I feel like I'm taking more damage than Mawile is, but okay. And clearly. Okay, goodbye. I mean, I'm not gonna just assume I'm done, because it seems like this is never ending as it is. See what I mean? A brother in Christ. This is actually just stupid. I didn't want to do this if there was a fight to begin with, but now there's 5 of them and I'm stuck in the middle of them. Like, it's actually kind of impressive for Pokemon to make a part of a video game that actually is boring as hell. Kudos to you, Pokemon, I guess. Okay, so we're both just gonna set up, that's fine. Okay, then. Damn, that hit me for a lot. Got a Mega Evolve now. I don't actually know if you have any more defenses, but I'm hoping you do. Oh, well, Slowbro. If only I had Energy Ball. Like, it would have been nice to have been told that I'm going to be going up against a whole bunch of people where I can't actually use my items. And that was by far the most dogshit rewards I've ever seen. That includes the rewards that you get for playing the Coliseum fights in XD and Coliseum. What the hell was even that? We'll ask you to pay the usual 50. So normally, it's $15,000 to waste your time. What the fuck? Remind me to never come back here again. I can see why I never registered this place. How the hell do I even leave? Oh, I was right next to the exit the whole time. Okay. So never again. So, I'm curious. Plus moves. If I was to use that on Will-O-Wisp, how does Will-O-Wisp act as a plus move then? Does the burn only last for a certain amount of time? I've actually never really tried to use that in an actual setting. How do I view information? Yeah, just as it inflicts a burn, I just assumed that the burn lasts as long as the Pokemon lasts unless you were to heal it off somehow. I do not know. But I've got most of my other moves all set up as plus moves, so... There you are. Can I not? Oh, there we go. Somebody is calling me. I'm gonna have to ignore you, sorry. Where's Tani? She didn't come back with you? I forgot what she was doing. I just remember that she realized that she made a mistake going into debt with these weirdos and just tried to shrug it off. She got time to help everyone else, but not the friend who had to clean up her mess. That sounds about right. Oh, speaking of weirdos. Hello, hello. How dare you use that as a greeting? I am offended. I figured you might have all arrived back at the hotel after this long. Sure. I'm here. I suppose I can drop the act. Always watching you, you're smart enough to know what that means, right? That's creepy. Ready for your first job. We've got a small bunch of troublemakers holed up in one of the old buildings in the Blue District. I need you to teach them a lesson. If the Rust Syndicate takes direct action, it could draw a bit too much attention. That's why I'd like Team MZ to handle this for us. So we're the ones that get to take the blame. Okay, sure. Just think of it as doing the city a service. Anyway, don't let me keep you. Good luck. Okay, thanks, I guess. Yes, finally. Took him long enough. We need to teach a lesson to some troublemakers in the Blue District. I'm curious as to what considers them to be troublemakers. Yeah, because that little loading screen talks about how the plus moves on status moves makes the effect last longer. Or sometimes can make the effect stronger. Where I don't even see the little thing floating on my screen to tell me where I'm supposed to go. Where's the blue? Here's blue. Oh, okay, it's here. Alright, well, it's right next to this place. Might as well. While locking on, you can hold R and use the analog stick to change your target. I haven't actually found a reason to use that, but that's good to know. So a lot of button presses, though. Oh, hey, look. Troublemakers. Are you Ace, the one Mr. Corbo was talking about? I apparently. Why would you know this? You were warned that I was coming? I just started running out of this building. Okay. But a bunch of troublemakers moved in while it was empty, and they haven't left. It's your real pain. Head on in if you're ready to take on the troublemaker. I feel like there's underlying circumstances. Was this building yours to begin with? Did you just claim this building as yours while people were already living in it, and then they were returning home, but now you're trying to get me to evict them? I am suspicious. Is that all, really? I mean, my point still kind of stands. Maybe these Pokemon are just living here, and you wanted me to evict them. Dick move, bruh. The crowd of wild Pokemon are the troublemakers. There's even a Gengar. Can I catch one of these? Good way to obtain a Gengar? Nope. Oh, maybe. Or not. Okay. Well, hi. How's it going? This is how I die. And I sense you went right into it. Okay. Right into a Shadow Ball. Well, it is a good way to get a Gengar, I suppose. Can I get two? Nope. Where's the Ghastly? Hello? Did I already knock out the Ghastly? That's awkward. Chandelure too strong for its own good. Hi, I apparently did it. I think so. I don't actually know. One of them might have just floated away and might come back. But we'll call it done anyway. Oh look, it's the Chief Weirdo. The person you sent did the trick, Corbo. Thank you very much. Of course he did. It's a Rust Syndicate's job to look after any citizen who needs help. Yeah, but your appearance and the music makes me think that you're suspicious, so I don't trust you. I take it you got nothing better to do. You must know there are a lot of wild Pokemon coming to Lumios these days. Quasarco's Holotech does a pretty good job of keeping them in set areas and out of trouble, but some make their way into the city and cause problems for people and other Pokemon. This trend has forced some Pokemon out of their usual habitats and into our living spaces. The stuff not having a place where you belong, it was the same for me back when I was a kid. Were you in X and Y? I don't recognize the name Corbo, so I assume probably not. You went through something like that too? The famous fearless Corbo? Okay, yeah, just glaze him up right now. But wait, that makes it sound like we're the bad guys chasing the Gengar from their home. OMG, he's finally coming to the conclusion. Hey, look, another one. Yeah. Looks like you didn't take care of every last troublemaker, did you? Now that's sloppy work. Okay, so look, it did go through the ceiling and then decide to evolve and then come back. I told you this was going to be a thing. What do you do with a Pokemon? I'm going to capture it. Maybe. He's going to capture it. He's going to actually capture it. Okay, sure. It's now his friend. We've got your next job lined up. Wow. Do I get paid overtime for this? Should be on the riverbank near the electrical substation. That sounds dangerous as hell, but okay. Oh, you're my Chandelure. I thought there was a wild Chandelure in here too. I'm like, there's another one. Wrong ghost type. That's my ghost type. Actually, speaking of ghost types, what is the information on those Gengar? Oh yeah, I also have a shiny Mareep. It's actually part of the mission. It's not all that impressive. Yeah, your stats aren't that great. Or your nature. Moves you kind of mid. Do you even... Oh, wrong button. I mean, just like regular Gengar, you have decent move coverage. And your special attack is okay, and your speed's okay, but literally nothing else going for you. Pretty sure you get a Mega Evolution. This way. 400. I am not. Somewhere. Over here. Again, I don't see a little floating thing on my screen, so I can see the green one. Because that one actually shows up against white. I don't like being colorblind. I can see it now. Hold up. Not being able to see yellow sucks. Over here. Why do you have anything? 3, bruh. Oh, is that with the 3 that I tossed at the... I didn't toss that many at Gengar, did I? Maybe I did. Oh, you're down. Okay. Is there a way even down here? On the other side of the street, of course, or the river? Oh, it's right here. Hold up. Who designed the city? Hi there. Well, I'm glad everybody seems to know my name out of nowhere. Great, follow me. Slow ass turn. Okay. Need you to destroy all the Mega Crystals. I will not complain. And I can keep all the shards. This is fantastic news. Am I up against the wall here? Okay, I am. Want to make sure there's nothing behind me. Don't want to miss a single one of these. It's 27 total. Doesn't seem like the wall Pokemon are going to aggro me, which is nice. Are there only 27 total, or do I only need to smash 27? I could be down here a while, if you want. If you find any more crystals, let me know. Also, free items? Hell yeah. That's a Skrelp. Please do not lock. Thank you. Hi there. Also, hello. There's a TM up here. They will aggro me, okay. Taunt. That was rude. That did actually knock you out, right? I know it wasn't very effective, but okay, good. Are there any other crystals? There is, in fact, a crystal. How many more do I need? 24 out of 27. That number's not updating? Oh, okay. I see the last two. Fantastic. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. That's why I'm heading this direction. So glad that the game has to reaffirm everything, but still needs me to extra confirm and walk inside the building instead of just following the character inside here. Consistency. Something that has never existed in a Pokemon game. What? What is she doing? Oh no, it's the boss. Assume the position. What is even happening here? Thanks for taking care of that pesky mess down there. Is it true that you're going around calling Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon? You know way too much information. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to tell this man or not. There's no point hiding it. As I already told you, we're always watching. I'm creeped out. I know a guy showed up after you called one of those rogue Pokemon recently. Who was he? I don't know him well. Again, I don't know how much information I'm supposed to just reveal to the bad guy here. The gentleman's name is Lysander. Okay, he actually knows quite a bit. He is, or was, a very wealthy and generous businessman. He helped me out when I was a kid, provided me with support since I had no family to rely on. I don't know why he did what he did 5 years ago, or what he's been up to since. But if he's alive, that means I can repay him for everything he's done for me. I mean, sure. No, but look at me talking to myself. You better not breathe a word of this to anyone, understand? Otherwise, that interest, it might become a lot more of an issue for you. Anyway, I have another job for you. Okay. Is there going to be any end to these jobs? Because it seems like the interest is already stupidly high. We got a little problem with some outsiders causing trouble on our turf. It might get nasty. You should be able to handle it for me. Sure. Speaking of suspicious, I'm a little more suspicious that you have this sudden job for me after asking about Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon and then suddenly talking about Lysander. But sure. Head to the battle court near Central Plaza. There's a battle court over there. She probably just went back to the sewers. Folks were terrified of Pokemon long ago, but now we coexist. Is that a reference to the Legends Arceus? Where everybody was terrified of Pokemon? Oh, there is in fact a battle court over here. Okay. Well, there's a large square anyway. Anything can be a battle court if you try hard enough. Children? Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit terrified. Francois. It's got a little funny mark underneath the C, so it's pronounced schwa. I assume. It's French in a way, I assume it's pronounced like that. Now for your Roselia. I strongly suggest having it learn the special move Giga Drain. It's true that its current move Poison Sting has an appealing additional effect, however, you should know that it's a physical move. I would suggest using calcium for Roselia, but realized your pocket money might be limited. Are you here for some battle advice as well? I don't think so. Can you talk to these fancy pants for us? They're from the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. We're just having battles on our own when they came up and started lecturing us. But they're just trying to show off to us because nobody their own age will put up with it. I feel like there's a certain group of people that are being called out by this. You think you can take us on? You did look somewhat capable. I assume I could. I don't know anything about you, but if you're battle connoisseurs, that means I'm actually gonna have to try hard. Great. If you feel like you're ready to face the two of us, then come speak to me. Is this a double battle? Lumio Society of Battle Connoisseurs. LSBC. First off, you. Not that I'm really going to get too much use out of it, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, Dragonite's still a decent Pokemon. But I can't, like, Mega Evolve it or anything. I don't have the, Oh, you also learn Hurricane. Neat. But yeah, I don't have the Mega Stone for you. Also, you're primarily a physical attacker without Mega Evolving, so Thunderbolt and Water Pulse doesn't really get too much use. Dragon Rush is decent. But we're back to the problem with Dragonite where there's no decent physical flying stab. So you're just stuck not being able to use one of your types effectively. It's more of a hindrance than a help, I suppose. I forgot what else I was going to do before fighting these two. It probably wasn't that important. Screw it. Let's fight you. Can you beat both of us? Explain what that means, though. Like, you participate in very advanced battles. Let me show you a glimpse of our skill. I'm assuming I have to fight them in a double battle, but I don't know how that would work in this game, and I don't actually fight them in a double battle. Because, I mean, the game was talking about how I can switch my targets. So I assumed that was going to be a thing. And it would make sense to introduce us to that with, you know, like a mission or something, or as part of the story mode of the game, but that's asking a lot out of this game, I suppose. Oh, that actually just... Brother, lock on to the fucking Pokemon. Slego. Grip. Yeah, you, why not? I must remain classy. Were you classy to begin with? Egotistical, stuck-up prude? I mean, sure, but... classy? This location is just too drab for my Pokemon to show off their potential. Yeah, sure, that's the excuse. I'll make sure the name of the Society of Battle Connoisseurs remains untarnished. Yeah, but your name's Vivica, so, like... good luck with that. With a name like that, when you dress like that... when you try to battle me seriously using an aromatase... alright. Get wrecked. I hope this hurts. You actually survived that. That's impressive. Aromatase is so stupidly tanky for no reason. Okay, you just die here, though. I must appear luminous even in loss. Luminous and Lumios. Gee, ain't that clever of you. Impossible. They're both members of a new person that I can't pronounce and have never met. And their battle of connoisseurs. Or their society of something. A bunch of people introduced that probably have absolutely no point to the story, I'm sure. This will leave a strain on the reputation of our esteemed society that nobody's ever heard of before. And they're gonna call for backup. Great. Here's White Eye. Hello, you two. I heard a word that you've been acting like you own this place. Too bad you had to go and lose to a kid. Get wrecked. People are on edge as it is these days. But with all the wild Pokemon showing up in town, hardly seems like a good time to be going around troubling our city's children, now does it? I'm looking at his shirt and tie. Is there like an actual gradient to his shirt? Or is the shadowing just really, really weird? You're Corbo with the Rust Syndicate. One who fancies himself some kind of outlaw hero for the masses. So you sent this boar here to accumulate. My name is Ace. I am more than just a boar, thank you. We'll have our revenge someday. Good luck with that. I'm apparently in debt to this man forever, so you guys are gonna just be losing to me forever. You all should head home for today too, kiddos. Watch out for any strangers. I don't think of myself as a hero. Someone just has to take action. You know, he's still an absolute weirdo creep. But I respect it. You don't boast or show off. Why? Nobody even knows that you're the one calming rogue Pokemon. You're an interesting one. Please, I must ask you to desist. This is ridiculous. Now what? You're coming with me to find out. I guess I don't have much option. No, I kind of do have an option, but I'm actually curious myself, so... Oh, commotion in front of the bank. Bank robbery? There's Otani, hello. As I've said many times already, there's absolutely no cause for you to be concerned. You say that, but who knows what you're doing behind the scenes? Who are these people? I mean, I know who Jet sort of is, and I know that there's Otani there, but there's also a suspicious woman in sunglasses that's trying to dress inconspicuously, but I'm very suspicious of her anyway. The number of wild zones keeps increasing. Isn't that the true goal of your redevelopment plan? I did think that was kind of weird that places are just suddenly becoming wild zones out of nowhere. Ace and Corbo, whoever your name is. Here's an unexpected pairing, the CEO of Quasartico and Tanya together, huh? Care to explain all the ruckus? You've heard the rumors that Quasartico's behind all the wild Pokemon coming to the city, right? You want to hear the truth from the CEO. But those rumors are ridiculous. I came here because I heard these people might try to start something with Quasartico, and good thing I did, this crowd won't listen to reason. And who are you two? You're just trying to fight everybody, are you? Hello? Who are you two? Trying to get in... We're trying to keep our city safe. If you're going to get in our way, then you have to face my Pokemon. Okay. Deal. Keep our city safe, don't make me laugh. Tani, get the president away from this mess. Got it. This way, ma'am. Well, isn't this an interesting turn of events? I'm not sure how I ended up protecting a scoundrel who won't even repay a debt. Yeah, I'm just straight up not gonna call him a good person, but yeah, okay, I'll admit he's kinder than he acts. Nice people don't end up in my line of work. Yeah, I know. I didn't really have any other option to say there. Can't just abandon folks who are in trouble. That's below even me. Come on now, I'll lend a hand. That makes 2 against 1. I never said I'd play nice. Yeah, okay. Let's see how garbage his Pokemon are in battle. Representative of the Lumio Safety Group. We're fighting OSHA. Great. And a pincer. Oh, you're actually coming for us. That's interesting. Oh, hello. My game stopped locking again. Try to use Stone Edge and open up my pause menu instead. On X. Farewell. And clearly, I already know that you died to an Iron Head, so goodbye. I've got no comeback to a sound beating like that. True. Get wrecked, nerd. Where did you two come from? You're so strong. I just spawned here. We'll uncover the evil deeds of Quasartico someday. You haven't seen The Last of Us. So, that's what some of that Lysander kind of talked about, but last time I saw him, after I eventually did end up beating those other two rogue mega evolved thingies, he's talking about how Quasartico's supposed to be behind a lot of the rogue mega evolved Pokemon, and that they're trying to keep people out of the Prism Tower, and that there's something going on inside the Prism Tower that's causing all this. This game has a lot of suspicious stuff going on behind the scenes, which makes me feel like, because it's all really ramping up here, I feel like I'm getting close to the end. I feel like everything's supposed to be coming together somehow, some way, shape, or form. Every defeated villain says something, apparently. I guess originality wasn't the strong suit. My Scolipede was pretty strong, though, eh? No. The other dude's Pokemon were just that weak. Thanks for the help. What did I even do, though? Glad you came when you did. I was at a loss for how to handle that many people. And thank you to Corbo, sir. Gonna have you getting injured, otherwise we have to wait even longer to get our money. True. Not that we mind you racking up more interest. You can't pay that back when you're dead, though, so what good is that? The rest of the kid hails in favors, not violence. So, you there, Quasartico president lady. What that rabble was going on about, how the wild Pokemon are coming here because of Quasartico, any truth to that? And so she deflects it with something else. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Allow me to offer my thanks for your help. What is true is that we at Quasartico Inc. aim to make Lumio City into a place where people and Pokemon will coexist in harmony. Got a lot of big made-up words that are really hard to actually read as text. However, we also know it is unreasonable to simply dream we can live alongside wild Pokemon with no protections needed. Our holotech encloses the wild Pokemon to keep Lumio's people safe, though I also hope to someday remove all such walls between us. Yeah, I really hope all that's true. It'd be a shame for something to happen to the city. I do love this place in spite of everything I've been through here. Well, thanks for putting in a bit of overtime. Again, am I gonna get paid for that, or... Okay, I guess not. You're one of the other Pokemon trainers that Vinny reports to me about, I believe. And you stay with AZ at his hotel? I hope you'll continue to help us with keeping Lumio safe. I'll take with President Jet, make sure she gets back okay. Why are you just here with her? You're just friends with the CEO of a big company, I guess? Seems weird. We asked Vinny to handle it, but apparently he's off dealing with some other urgent thing. Also suspicious. Would you head back to the hotel for now? I bet Lita's worried about you. I don't care. Guess that's funny coming from me. I'm the one who caused all this worry. True. And here you are, causing more problems in the middle of town. And return to Hotel Z again. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm like rank E or D or something. What rank am I? I feel like I'm really close to... Yeah, I'm rank D. I feel like I should be fairly close to the end of the game here. I definitely feel like I've reached the halfway point at least. You're back? Do you think that was the last job for the rest of it? I have doubts. By the way, it sounds like the work they're giving you is just doing good deeds around Lumios. I was already cleaning up crystals and knocking out Pokemon anyway, so yeah, pretty much. Nothing different than what I usually do in this game. You're breaking Mega Crystals to help Pokemon and giving aid to people in need. Exactly. Sounds like plain old volunteer work. But you wouldn't think it's also innocent if you've seen Corvo when he got angry. He's terrifying. I don't think I've actually ever seen him angry. I've seen him get, like, peeved and saw a vein popping out of his forehead, but is that angry? He looks more cringe than he does terrifying. Also, AZ is just standing there in the background, but there's no Floette anywhere nearby. Not counting the picture on the wall. We don't count that. What's that got to do with anything? I was just pointing out that AZ's there. Leave me alone. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Hey, good work today. Great. He's wanted me to come back. Don't really know why I had to stop here first, but okay, cool. Don't know what kind of bad luck gets you caught up in so much stuff. It's called RNG. It's hell, trust me. Go back to the wrestling again. How far away is that? Too damn far. It's not even on my screen. Oh, here it is. And then talks about if your Pokemon is drowsy, the condition can only be held with an awakening. So again, how does plus moves work for Will-O-Wisp? Clearly, you can only heal certain conditions with certain items. Maybe it weakens your physical damage even more. Or does more damage tick-wise. I don't know. Can it even be plussed? I don't even know. I'm making way too many assumptions here. I forgot you can't run or move properly in this game. Here. We've been waiting for you, apparently. Hello, it's me. I'm back again. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just come here to begin with. You're one interesting kid, aren't you? Running out jobs to help a friend, calming down rogue Pokemon. It's all pretty impressive. More than anything, I love that you can hold your own in a battle. So I've decided you're done working for us. I'll clear all the interest as promised. Well, that's neat. Cool. Fantastic. Never have to do that again. Not actually why I called you here. Of course it isn't. Wanted to have a proper no-holds-barred battle with you. Why? Is he gonna be my... Yeah, okay. That feels a bit scripted. But I also need to get 38,000 points. Okay. You're my next opponent in the ZA Royal. Fate itself is just... Wow, I don't know how I just missed all of those words. Fate itself is telling us we need to battle. Who are we to listen to Fate exactly? Do you have a challenger's ticket? I do not. I don't think I actually could have even gotten any points before this point. That's too bad. Well, then go have some fun in the ZA Royal. I'll be waiting here. Okay. Well, that's kind of simple enough. Just go to a Pokemon Center, make a night, and then go fight. Okay. I can do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Item first. It's already getting night anyway. I probably should have healed before sitting down so I don't waste any time of nighttime, but whatever. Is that near Centrico? Look like I saw the battle cord that I just went to. It is not. I mean, it's close to Centrico, but it's not the one I saw earlier. Oh, it's this battle cord that I saw. Okay. It's next to the Rust Syndicate office, though. I guess I didn't really need to fly over here. Bonsoir. Please heal me, thank you. Don't need to bother shopping. I already got a bunch of money. Got all the items I actually need, I think. I actually haven't been into battle zones in quite some time. I think I want to have Feraligatr, probably. I mean, I'll pick it up, but I don't really... Like, oh, the trainer's ranks of whoever's here is kind of random-ish. You're paying 0 attention. I'm not even sneaking. Running past you. Actually blind and deaf. And dead. Yeah, she was lower rank than me, so I get 0 for that. Thank you, game. She's not walking this direction. She is. Am I able to sneak behind these or not? I didn't see what I actually picked up before I picked it up. Sableye. Oh, both of them are the same exact. Okay, well that's the second one's useless. I mean, they're low-key kind of both useless, but the second one especially. Trying to stay out of her line of sight. Also rank D. Oh, you're still alive. Hello. Tinky boy. And Houndoom. Dead of liquidation. I'm just getting my normal points. I don't get anything special. Can I actually get rid of any of those? Is that a thing? How do I... None of these buttons are actually doing anything for me. Yeah, it's not it either. Okay. I just had to keep picking up cards until it deletes them, I guess. Which actually sucks because I think it picks them up in a specific order. So if I do end up finding ranks or trainers that are higher ranked than me, I would only be able to get the 2500. I'd never be able to get the 5000 unless I don't pick up any other cards. You don't see me, shut up. You don't see me, shut up. Damn. That's what I get for trying to run away first. I think he still exploded. I couldn't tell. Oh, okay. I actually wasn't expecting you to survive that too. I should have rock punched first. My bad. Or rock smashed first. I actually thought that you would just die to an ice fang and crunch, but nah. Oh, that heals me, right? Thanks. Check the corners. Oh, there's actually nobody here. What are you? Water type moves. I will take, thank you. And super effective plus moves. Oh, I can actually select which one to get rid of. That's actually good. That leaves and goes to 10. Don't want to go there. Are there any ways up to the roofs or anything here? I already fought you, didn't I? No, I did not. Okay, I saw you walk. Could you please walk back this direction? Thank you. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Okay, I meant to push liquidation, but alright. Okay, this whole thing where things are just in the way for no reason, that's also kind of annoying. I get that a Pokemon would have to move out of the way of something that's clearly an obstacle to be able to use this move, but at the same time, are you telling me that my Pokemon is so stupid that it can't walk around the bush to go attack the Pokemon? Like, holy shit, that's just dumb. Again, it's just things like this that makes me think that they don't actually properly playtest any of these games. I know that they actually have playtesters for these games, but nah. just nah. There ain't no way. Hey, test this one mechanic out of context of the entire game. Yeah, it seems good enough. We'll let that go through. We don't need to test it with everything else in the game. Make sure that the controls completely always function. Sorry, this game makes me salty. I'm only sneaking because I know for sure if I start walking fast, somebody's gonna see me from like behind one of these pillars or something. Okay, you can kind of see me. Dragalge, it looks like. Why are you looking at me? Look at the Pokemon. Okay, you can go away for a second. Need to be able to actually see what this guy does. Oh, he's in front of the car. Okay. I have 0 depth perception, apparently. I thought you were behind the car. Let's give you some experience. Why not? Okay, and you walk all the way over there. Psychic. Oh, okay, there is a Barbaracle there. I wasn't sure. Because, you know, the playtesting in this game is so good. There is a Holovator. And a Laron. Okay, that's actually good to have a Water type 4. Are you okay, Froligator? Do you need to see somebody about your weirdo spazzo movement? Is she gonna actually move? Okay, she is. I can get the camera to... There we go. Have fun. Well, isn't that unfortunate for you? Okay, I can't actually lock onto the Pokemon because you're kind of behind a cart. Yeah, because I totally pushed that button. Thank you, game. Is there anybody up here? Is there at least one person? No! Stupid game. What? I don't even have words. It used the attack and nothing happened. There was nothing in the way. So what was that? It doesn't matter if I push the correct button or not. It just won't use the fucking attack. What even is this game? What actually is this? Fantastic playtesting, by the way. Jesus Christ. Like, even when I'm playing the game and it's trying to function, it just doesn't. Like, what am I supposed to do? Dawn is approaching. I haven't gotten any of my little bonus cards either. Oh, bug type moves. I was looking on the side to see what I was going to be getting for that. Okay, please. Thank God it actually used the right move. Maybe I can at least clear that one off. Oh God, my voice is already dying. That's what I get for yelling at a kid's game. But at the same time, why does it have to be so dog shit? Like, actually. You don't give me anything? Alright, well, I'll take the item. Since you apparently didn't want it. And there's a lady over here. And Phantom. Okay. Not even halfway yet. That's crazy. Okay, now I'm back here. Think you're a person I haven't fought yet? She paid no attention whatsoever. Convenient. Don't think Mega Evolution actually matters. I only ever push that button when I realize, oh hey, that's lit up for some reason. And then I just leave my Pokemon Mega Evolved as I wander around town. Flying type moves. Sure. You became aware of me for a half second and then decided, nah, never mind. Pangoro. Couldn't get the parting shot in time. Oh well. What'd you say? Up here in rank D. Okay, well, it's not that high up, so calm yourself. Anybody up here? It's at least one person. This game's just dumb. It's just stupid. Another one. Okay, well, psychic this time. Oh, you're poisoned. Hello. I don't have use for a bonus card. It's about to become daytime anyway. Got that prize medal just at the last second. Anything actually good out of this? It's alright. And conveniently enough, there's some benches up here. Fantastic. I'm back to night. Back to battling. Back to getting points. So where actually? All the way over here. Okay, I don't know who's actually higher ranked than me, so what does that actually matter? Are you walking in this direction or nah? You're just standing there awkwardly. Okay. You don't see me behind this, right? I'm totally invisible. Neat. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why this game is programmed like dog shit, but it's convenient enough. Rock blast hurts. Carboter. Did I kill you before you got that toxic off? Hopefully. I doubt it though. Oh, I did. Nice. Aha, I thought there was gonna be somebody there. You died a psychic. Oh, what is happening to the camera? Oh my god, what is happening? Eh, why does it do that when I okay. I just don't have words. I don't have words to complain about this. I'm just running in circles every time I do. I'm trying to switch my Pokemon. It's like, oh no, hey, let's take that whole little Pokemon menu, zoom in awkwardly, zoom back out, and reset your selection. Why? But why though? Immediately knock out unaware opponents. I've been doing decently with that. Problem is that I can't see anything when you're in the way. Thank you. Anybody over here? There is somebody over here. Pumpkaboo. You can die in one hit. Neat. Only about 10,000 away. Oh, there's somebody way over there. They're not paying any attention, so sure. You use Ice Fang again, brother. Well, that's a great waste. How many times do I have to select the move before you actually use the fucking move? My god. Like, the game is actually so dog shit that even the fun parts are just not fun to play. And it's not that particularly fun to begin with, to be honest. Yeah, might as well, since you just want to keep using that move anyway. Sure, why not? Who's talking about berries and why? The floor speaking to me in tongues. I'm also wasting time not being able to find any people over here. Like anybody. Oh, there's a Scrafty at least. You're just gonna stand there awkwardly until I attack? Okay, sure. I'm just here to use Ice-type moves because that's all the game wants to let me use. I'm actually just being a little petty shit about it, but even still. Yeah, I'll go to select liquidation and it for some reason is selecting my X move instead of my Y move. I don't understand that. Because I don't have any problem actually pushing the Y button normally or opening up the X menu normally. I noticed that during the last stream too, it was happening a couple times. But here it's like after every other move I used. Okay, that time's actually using it now that I'm bitching about it out loud. Although that time it decided to use Ice Fang, so, you know, doesn't really matter if I complain or not. It's just gonna have a mind of its own. Like, actually, fuck this game. Because I'm taking damage for no reason. I'm having to use extra moves for no reason. I'm wasting time for no reason. You know what I mean, bruh? But yeah, this game just gives me a fucking headache. More than it is actually fun to play. I said it. I don't know if anybody actually bothered to look because I was shitty during the whole stream. But I said it in the description for the last stream. I am probably not going to bother getting the DLC for this game. Considering how poorly playtested this game actually is, considering how much people are complaining about the various bugs in the game, and even after they had pushed out an update, it hardly fixed any actual bugs in the game. I am not interested whatsoever in playing the DLC. They keep announcing all these new mega evolutions, and I really don't give a shit. Fix your game before you actually try getting more money from us, please. It's the same shit that they tried to do with Scarlet and Violet. And they just keep continuing it. I don't understand. Can I knock you out with a nice move? I tried. I'll just stand here awkwardly. Oh, well, you're also gonna stand there awkwardly because you're frozen. Works for me. Hey, there we go. Holographic tickets. Oh, and I also got the super effect. I forgot I had that one. And somebody can see me, apparently. Oh, is it the Drapion? Hello. Well, see, I don't need to fight you now, so I'm not gonna. Actually, let me head to a Pokemon Center first before I go fight the dude. I can just heal my own Pokemon, but I might as well actually get them healed up and probably top up some more items. What? Now? Okay, I don't remember tossing that, but thanks. Yeah, I can also top up some potions if I need to, because I feel like I've used quite a few. First off, heal me. And shopping. I got plenty of Pokeballs, don't need any more. I think I'm probably fine at those. Got plenty of Hyper Potions. I got plenty of Revives. And full health. Okay, I don't actually need to buy anything. I think I'm fine. Off to the Syndicates. Ignore those two as always. So wait, I can run now? Consistency in Pokemon games is just not a thing, is it? There's no reason for me to suddenly be able to run. I'm not complaining, but my god, something as simple as that, they couldn't even... Alright, whatever. I'm gonna save. Do I fight you? My thing said I had to fight this guy, not this dude. Why do I even need to talk to you? Why are you here? Just for him to get out of the way. What is this? Like, did they even think before writing any of this game? Like, holy shit, this is just so bad. Whatever. Fucking hell. You're acquainted with Lysander too. It's proof enough for me that you're no pushover. I want to experience every drop of your skill as a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, great. Acquainted is, in fact, a strong word. I've met him a couple times. That's about it. Dude is actually a manlet. People, Pokemon, we all get covered in the grime of the world as we go through life. Listening to these people willing to get their hands dirty, cleaning up all that mess. As a kid, I had no home, nowhere to go, until Lumios gave me a place where I could belong. I am to protect the city in any way I can. And for that, I need more influence. I need to reach rank A. Unfortunately for you, you have to fight me, so that's just not going to happen. I mean, I'm sure that this game in some way, shape, or form is just going to give you the win. I'm not just fighting Corbo, I gotta fight the game and my controller. Against Arbok. Don't like the Toxic. But it should be fine. Roserade. I can Heat Wave. Actually a good switch. Okay, that's annoying. Let's Mega Evolve you. He seems to primarily use poison types. I say as he sends into Gyarados. Oh, I did not expect to actually just be attacked here. That's my bad. Okay, that was a waste of my Pokemon. I thought he was going to Mega Evolve for some reason. I was expecting the Dark type Gyarados all of a sudden, but no. I'll send you one. Only because you have Thunderbolt. And it's a good move. That... Okay. Do you have a Mega Evolution now? I don't even want to know if I want to know what his little stone is called. It's probably Scolopedite, and that sounds way too weird to say out loud. What even is this? I don't even know what type you are. So that ends up hurting me a lot more, because I'm just kind of blindly going for attacks here. It seems like nothing is going to be effective with my grass type or poison type. What even are you? I'm taking damage on myself for no reason. Oh, okay, interesting. Psychic is super effective. I'm not sure. I thought you were dark type. Aren't you bug and dark? Am I confusing you with something else? I'm confused as to why Psychic is super effective. Bug and poison. Oh my god. Okay. If I wasn't a complete dumbass, I wouldn't have sent in Victory Bell against that. Are you the same type when you Mega Evolve then? What was that? I thought you were like a Steel type at first, and then I saw Sludge Wave could actually do damage, so then I was really confused. What am I confusing you with? I'm actually looking up a few different Pokemon now to see what... Scolipede. How do you spell Scolipede? I was spelling it right. Why did it not autocorrect to... Okay, whatever. Oh, I am sort of confusing you. Okay. Scolipede evolves from Venipede. That's what's throwing me off, because I thought you evolved from Scorpy. What does Scorpy evolve into then? I can see where I got confused. Drapion! Oh my god, okay. Well, I'm just, you're also bugging poison. What? Oh, you evolve into Drapion, which is Poison Dart. Okay. I don't play enough Gen 5 games, to be fair. Favorite games, but I've only ever played through them once, really. Here's a TM. And a Skunk Shot. Okay. TM 100. Can anything even learn that? I don't know if I want to teach it. Oh, I thought he was going to give me something. We could use someone like you in the Rust Syndicate. What do you say? Sounds like fun. Sounds better than this Team MZ crap. Must be one heck of a team, especially with you on it. He won't let me leave it anyway. Don't think I'm quite done with you yet. I'll see you at Hotel C. You're creepy. I'm assuming that Gunk Shot's probably still 120 base power. And if I don't have to worry about accuracy, that's kind of a plus, but... I think the only thing that would be able to learn Gunk Shot would be... Victory Bell, and Gunk Shot's a physical move. Even though you're firing a projectile of poison like sludge bomb, but it's gunk shot, so it's physical. I don't understand why that's a thing. But Victory Bell is special, so I don't know if I want to teach that. I'd rather have Sludge Wave, to be honest. The rest of the kill will keep off our backs now that you defeated Corbo. I doubt it. It would look pathetic if they keep trying to boss us around after a loss like that. Yeah, considering he still lost to me, even though I completely forgot the type of his Pokemon. In his defense, he actually spams Protect at the right times, and I don't understand how that works in this game, so... You know, he'd actually deserve to knock out at least 3 of my 4 Pokemon that he knocked out. I'm the one to blame for Victory Bell getting knocked out. I'm the dumbass that forgot what Pokemon I was facing. Yeah, let's send in a poison type and grass type and bug type attacker against a bug and poison type that quad resists all 3 of my attacking moves. Not my most brilliant moment. I promise I'll pay you all back as soon as I can. I have my doubts, but at least the thought is nice, I guess. Trying to keep the president of Quasarco safe. Funny thing is, Corbo showed up to help. Do you think the rest of the kids can add on to my debt? That's why I was having doubts. Back to unpaid labor. And I'm pretty sure Floette was upset about it, but can't really tell because it always seems to be smiling. Is it him again? Yeah, okay. He did say he was going to meet me at Hotel C, and here he is. Are you going to have the whole Rust Syndicate battling Pokemon here, like you said? That'd be fun. We need a little more time. We'll pay Tawny's whole debt back tomorrow. I don't know why my character didn't specify that the debt's already paid off. That's what he said, anyway. What do most people come to hotels for? To book a room, correct? Or what? Is Hotel C too fancy for the likes of me? If you like a room, I'd be happy to get you checked in, sir. Follow me, please. Awkward grimace. Everybody's suspicious. You really are a huge old man. You know, word on the street is you're like 3,000 years old. If you would put your name down here. Of course, give me your best room, please. Occupation, I'll just put down handyman. Why do you need to know somebody's occupation when you're renting a room at a hotel? All filled out. Bet you didn't expect me to have such neat handwriting. You'll find the elevator right over here. It's time for me to retire. I've been saying that since I first met you. But I'm pretty sure you have a different meaning for the word retire. Don't know why he was saying it like he's really got to shit himself, but, you know, bad guys gotta be bad guys, I guess. Gotta pose all evilly. Or he's got gas. He's our guest for now. Let's fumigate the hotel and leave. Just a suggestion. So we better make sure he has a good stay. Well, I'm rank C now. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that gets me. It's also apparently morning time. I got a decent amount of money. $350,000 is not too bad. And my Pokemon are healed. Good thing, too. I totally sleep in my sunglasses. He's not going to join us for breakfast, is he? That was a surprisingly good night's sleep. Oh, you're always watching. I'm glad you didn't notice them. You even prepared a special breakfast for Scolipede and the crew. Here's what I owe you for my stay. It's nothing. Because they can't be bothered to animate. Here's a tip for you, kid. Sir, this is a little too generous. Don't worry about it. Everyone knows I'm a good tipper. Oh, thank you very much. I'm here to escort you back to the office, sir. You just follow him everywhere, don't you? About that loan, we would really appreciate it if you could repay it soon. Now, if possible. Alright, I just so happen to have the full amount here. Well, isn't that convenient? You must always return what you borrow. It's important to follow the rules like this in life. Okay, so that's how he... I see. I see what he did. Still a creep, though. Done with cleaning the rooms and everything. All finished. Also check the unused rooms, freshen up all the toiletries, etc. So I can't believe that the Rust Syndicate actually showed up at the hotel, and that tip. Maybe some kind of honor among thieves thing or something. Like, they felt bad for us. I wiped him off the face of the earth in terms of Pokemon battles, so we were already in the clear. Seems like they kind of like Ace after all. Whatever the deal is, I'm finally debt-free. No more sketchy loans for me. I, again, have my doubts. I should hope not. Time to put your life on the line for a loan. Lita, Naveen, a moment, please. Yeah, don't say no to the giant creepy man. Might as well go see what he wants. What are these? The Mega Rings and Mega Stones you two will need to Mega Evolve your partners? They couldn't do that? To be fair, I never really paid attention, but they couldn't? Mega Rings are super precious and valuable, aren't they? Neither of us is ranked terribly high in the ZA Royal either. In other words, they are useless. Why are you giving them these treasures? You two have been helping Ace to erase, or to ease the suffering. Not quite erasing the suffering of Pokemon undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. If anything, I should have given these to you sooner. You have my apologies. I just assumed that they already had them sooner, so apologies for the least of the issues here. Please don't apologize, I'll take these gratefully. Isn't your partner still a sight? What, is Starmie gonna get a special Mega Evolution in this game? Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. I don't think that's completely true, though. Is that true? I thought there were a couple exceptions to that. Actual spoiler alert, by the way, just to warn you ahead of time. I'm going to spoil a little bit in a second here. There is, in fact, a Pokemon that can evolve further. Not technically, but can evolve further. That does get a Mega Evolution in this game, and that happens to be the only Pokemon showing on screen. Eternal Flower Floette cannot evolve any further because it's a separate form of Floette, but it does have a Mega Evolution in this game. But Floette itself does evolve further into Florges. So that's not 100% correct there, but, you know, semantics aside. I also feel like there are some Pokemon that could actually Mega Evolve that can actually evolve further. I feel like there was one back in Gen 6 even. But it's just slipped my mind, or maybe I'm just incorrect on that. I'm probably incorrect on that. Mega Scrafty. Oh god. They all want to challenge me now that they can Mega Evolve. What was this whole thing about how Mega Evolve Pokemon are struggling or suffering or whatever? Like, who actually wrote the story for this game? Cool, we get a whole bunch of lore dump, but in a story that makes absolutely zero sense from start to finish. The number of wild zones has also increased further without explanation. Neat. Oh, you can actually go find Florges if you want a Florges. What is that first Pokemon? It looks like a poop. Okay, so there's 16. That's 13 over there. Is this a new one? I feel like yeah, I've already been to that one before. It's got the little wing mark on it. And that one's the weirdest shape I've ever seen. What the hell? I just about have everything for here, too. Just a Skarmory I gotta find. Oh, you can actually just find Chespin, too, apparently. Neat. So I'm only up to 17 zones now, it looks like. Is that it? Really? Alright. Where do I even go? Oh, over here somewhere. Cafe Classy? Yeah, sure. Are they both left? Both left. Are they both in the same spot? I gotta fight them both at the same place, or do I have to go fight one, then the other? I don't actually know. Looks like they're both in here. Hi, it's me. Well, sorry, you may not be able to Mega Evolve, but that's all that matters in battle. And show them all how our dance practice is. Why don't you just Waterstone the thing? I have one. I'll give it to you for free. Actually, for free, just so you can actually fight me properly instead of struggling. Trust me, I know what it's like to struggle in these stupid games. I don't mind helping literally anybody else that needs a helping hand. Maybe Corbo rubbed off on me. Hopefully less of the creep, though. Ready to battle me? Sure. Get ready to be schooled. Yeah, okay. Again, if you want my Waterstone, just ask. Maybe if you spent more time saving up your money for Waterstones instead of trying to dance all the time, maybe you could actually have a Starmie by now. Don't know if I'm on my WoW. He dodged. Not the Dark Pulse, though. Vanillish, not a Pokemon I want to be seeing with my grass type here. I like how she just dances in the middle of the flames. And Emolga. Did anything even happen? It used Heat Wave, but literally nothing happened. You didn't even use a protector. If the game could just explain any of these mechanics, to at least explain why they're so dog shit, I wouldn't be having such a dog shit time. I'm just saying. Get Rex, are you? See, if you had a Waterstone, that could have actually knocked me out. By the way. I guess not evolving might be holding Star you back. It's like I literally just said that multiple times before, during, and after the fight. If you choose to evolve Staryu, you'll need a Waterstone. It's not like I said that multiple times before, during, and after the fight. Jesus Christ, game. Like, when the game... Sorry, I'm laughing too hard at this. When the game's story is so dog shit that I can make jokes about it and still predict the entire fucking thing, like, come on. Like, actually, come on. What even? Holy shit, dude. Again, don't get me wrong. I get that these are kids' games. I get that they're not exactly designed for 33-year-olds like me, but holy shit. For being a franchise that's been around for over 2 decades, you would think that they'd be able to at least get one of these games right. I forgot what types you have. I know you have a Scrafty. Are you fighting or are you dark? Don't take that out of context. I think I actually want to fight with you, probably. Fighting or dark, you're weak to fairy, so. I'm ready, please battle me. Sure. Since you can actually Mega Evolve. And here's where you lose. Alright, no, that's neither fighting nor dark. In fact, I'm weak to both bug and poison. In effect. But you're also weak to psychic, so bye. Level up from a while, and disable eye, you're weak to Moonblast, goodbye. Crocodile, also weak to Moonblast. And Scrafty, once again, weak to Moonblast. Don't think I even need to bother Mega Evolving here. Okay, I can dig it. Actually cool design. Usually gets a little hoodie, I like it. Clearly you got much more practice battling with Mega Evolution. I don't think Mega Evolving your Scrafty really meant anything there. No offense. Scrafty and I will keep training and honing our approach. Good luck with that. Do you mind if I say something? I don't care either way. I'm so glad that you're here to give us words. Thank you. Bruh. Anywhere they go that keeps their croissants and curries separate. They've all got one-track minds. Two more croissants. Eating quickly can give you indigestion. Just take it, Tums. You'll be fine. Can you blame me? The croissants are amazing. My personal ranking of cafe croissants, they've always been at least rank B, maybe even rank A. If you're going to order, then do it all at once. You're just making more work for me. Okay, settle down. Some of the staff here maybe have had too much fire in their belly for my liking. What? She's great. As she complains about having to do work at her place of employment. Mm-hmm. What did you think of Naveen's Mega Scrafty? It was neither of these options, but sure. Means a lot coming from you. The future is looking bright and strong for Team MZ. I'm gonna evolve star you. Good. We've been recommending that. And somebody's found us. Why are you dressed like this, brother? What or who or what even the hell are you? Pardon the interruption, but would you happen to be the members of Team MZ? No, please go away. My name is Labani? My name is Stupid, and I'm here on behalf of the Liminal Society of Battle Connoisseur. Great. Isn't that a group for the children of elites and socialites to share the love of Pokemon battles? None of the Hotel's Z staff or clientele fit that particular bill. I think they misspelled clientele. I'm pretty sure there's two E's at the end, or two L's at the end of clientele. To be fair, I don't speak French. I don't actually know. Is that word even French? Anyway, the events of the events that the Society of Battle Connoisseurs holds are attended by more than merely children of elites and socialites, I assure you. But I digress. Would you kindly tell me which of you is Tawny, the leader of your team? That's me. She's going to lose her life here. This is Ace. He's our secret weapon. I have been dragged into this. I've already met some of them, and now she knows my name and face. Great. Hi. A pleasure. I cannot reciprocate that feeling. Allow me to state my business. Lady something or other, leader of the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, which is for you both to attend the Society's next gathering. Do any of these people or any of these groups or any of these teams have any actual purpose to this story of this game? You see what I mean? They don't test anything in their games anymore. Like, I'm a grown-ass adult, and I'm already struggling to keep up with whoever the fuck I keep having to keep up with. There's now the Rust Syndicate. There's now the Quasartico Inc. There's now Team MZ. There's now these weirdos. There's also, like, do any of these people actually have a use to the story of this game? So far, the only ones that actually seem to actually have a use is Quasartico. And that's only because Lysander keeps thinking that they are the ones responsible for all the Rogamic evolutions. Otherwise, it's just a whole bunch of groups of friends that are keep meeting up with each other for no reason. Like, cool, but what's the point? Is there actually a reason to have to meet any of these people? I do hope that you'll join. Okay, sure. I don't really have much say otherwise. Even they don't know what this group, brother. Holy shit. Okay. Can we just skip the text and go on to the fights just to get that over with so I don't have to deal with this anymore? For the love of God, please. Like, actually, I'm trying to skip the text because what does any of this actually have to do with anything? They're having a conversation about going shopping. We're supposed to be going to... Holy shit, dude. Don't get me wrong, I'm impatient with video games, and this game is already, as I keep saying, pretty bad. But, holy shit, get on with it, for the love of God, please. I'm curious. I need to check something. Is it in profile? Played for 35 hours or more, and I don't see where the end to any of the story is actually supposed to be. I don't mind playing a 40-hour long game, but if there's actually something that takes up that 40 hours that's actually, you know, gameplay, and not stupid bullshit of having to walk back and forth playing Checkpoint Simulator, meeting people that have no point to the game whatsoever. My brother in Christ, please. Okay, it's only 250 away, but it still feels like it's forever. And there's a building in the way. Can I go through here? I'm faster than both a small child and a Cleffa. Good to know. Glad to see that the cardio is keeping up here. Okay, now where am I? I'm lost. Where? Really? I have to go shopping for fancy clothes. Jesus Christ. I just don't have... I can't fly there. Really. Congratulations, Game Freak. You took a game that was already half-assed and vaguely interesting and made it so it's completely come to a standstill for no reason. What? Y'all are seeing this, right? Again, you can see what I mean when I say that these people do not play test their games worth a damn. Like, holy shit, what is even this? Jesus Christ. I spent $60 on this game. You can see why I have no interest in paying for the DLC, right? Oh my god. Since you asked, I didn't. Shut the fuck up. The secondary Naveen is just glaring at me for no reason. You must have a Pokemon battle with me. Hooray! It's like it's a Pokemon game. I am actually so fucking bored. I have no words for this. Which one of them is talking? If it wasn't for the fact that this thing is glitching the fuck out like crazy, I probably would have just been like, all right, well, I'm just going to go to bed now, guys. Time to end the stream now. Oh, God. Defeat the designer in battle while a Pokemon is Mega Evolved. That's not too difficult. There's not really a point to any of this. Defeat Florges. Sure. It's actually a bad idea to be using Feraligatr because it's Water Dragon type when it Mega Evolves. And Florges actually has an insanely high special defense and special attack stat. But I'm also a physical attacker, so we'll see. I'm trying my damnedest to be excited about this, but I just really can't. As shitty as the fights are with the whole Mega Evolution things, I'd rather do those an infinite amount of times than have to do side missions when I don't need to be doing side missions. Yeah, that wasn't that difficult and was, yeah, again, a waste of my time. For what reason? I'm still waiting. No, I don't care about any of the clothes in this game. I already have what I want, thanks. She doesn't want to buy anything. This is actually a waste of fucking time. Holy shit, dude. I can only press A so fast. Please get to the fucking story. Holy shit, dude. Head to literally the other side of town. Christ. Zoom out so I can even see anything. Oh my god, literally the other side of town. Okay. You're a flyable spot, right? You're in the zone, I think. Kind of hard to see when I'm zoomed this far out. Should zoom back in. I am, in fact, inside the zone. Why are you not scared for your life? Fantastic frame rate, by the way. I would say that I can't fault the game for that one. I am playing on the Switch one, but it's a Nintendo product. The Switch products have always been pretty bad. This looks nice, if you say so. The window is known around the world. Welcome to Lumios's fanciest hotel. The way Hotel Z can compete on the luxury front. I actually personally don't like the luxurious style like that. It just feels too open and empty. I like having something that's a little more cozy and not overly cluttered, but, you know, there's something there. Like, cool, fancy design on the ceiling. But, like, you could have put, like, fans or something. You could put, like, lights or something. Put a skylight or something. Greetings, hi. I've been expecting you. I don't know why I'm here. It's getting seriously nasty for me. if you kids decided to fleek out and no show? You mean I could have just not shown up and nothing bad would happen to me? It would all have been pinned on you? Why am I here again? Once you're both adequately prepared. For what? Speak to her because she's in charge of the party reception. I actually need to look at this to actually try to keep up here. Try to figure out what the hell I've even been doing. So I got a request from the Rust Syndicate. Took out a few more Mega Evolved Pokemon. Reach rank C. Everybody else got their Mega Stones. And now I'm at a party. What the actual fuck am I even playing? Like, there can't be anybody who can actually say that there was somebody who sat down and actually designed this story. There's no story design. There's nothing. What even? Like, you know, climbing up the different ranks. We get to see a mysterious Pokemon and go chase after it, and then learn some secrets of Mega Evolution, and then go fight some rogue Mega Pokemon, and then we rank more ranks, and then more Megas, and then more ranks, and then more Megas, and now we're at a party. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? Oh my god, this is so dog shit. I don't care what's up with her. This has no actual value to the plot whatsoever. Like, actually, all these characters just stop talking. Get on with it. I don't care who they are. I don't care how you pronounce their name. I don't care what they want to do. I don't even give a damn that the dude is just standing there creepily in the background. Like, who actually invited him? I'm just curious. Let's see who else is it. Turn around. You'd recognize at least one face. Oh, and Canary's here apparently. Hi. I don't care about any of this. I actually don't. It doesn't seem like there's any value to any of this. And we're just being introduced to more and more characters. Or are you the lady whoever? Yeah, I'm still not gonna try to pronounce that name. Bienvenue, and well, hello to one and all. I am, however you pronounce that, your humble host. I don't care. Why am I here? We aim to help trainers and Pokemon better understand. I don't care. I actually don't. Just the other day, we were joined by Galar's former champion. The only point to any of this is to put a time frame for this game. And we could have figured that out because they've already said that it takes 5 years after the event of X and Y, so this is useless. Cool name drop. Get the fuck on with it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, I have met these characters. I didn't really give that much of a shit about them then, and I don't give a shit about them now. A very special turn. We're taken out of the game to go play another game. Okay, I am actually... Please, for love of God, let this be actually something of value. Please, for love of God. Rogue Mega Evolution cases. Thank you. Holy shit. We appreciate the invite. I'm going home now. Goodbye. The most useless shit in a video game I have ever seen. And I have the feeling that they're gonna have us come back to this place later on. Which only makes me even more upset. You would do better to watch out for yourselves after that display. Am I supposed to care? Cool. Vague threats that mean absolutely nothing. We have a game to play. Actually, fuck off. You know, the strategy meeting also just got a request to help out somebody. I'll tackle that real quick on the way back. Okay. Back to Hotel Z for strategy meeting. Again, we're playing Waypoint Simulator without actually doing any gameplay here. You know, for a game that got hyped up so much, it really is a half-ass game. It's another reason why I just don't want to bother with the DLC, because, I mean, I don't really feel comfortable spending $30 for half-ass DLC for a half-ass game. When supposedly all that actually happens with this DLC is it just adds, like, new missions. Supposedly. It's supposed to release in, like, a month from now. And it's supposed to just add on, like, extra story to the end of the game. Something hoopa, something dimensions are opening up, and then you go to each dimension and take on whatever's inside the dimension, and then you close up all the dimension holes. That doesn't seem that interesting. I mean, no offense to Game Freak, but I already played through all that kind of shit when I was playing through Pokemon Unbound. A ROM hack that did all of their shit a lot better than Game Freak ever did, and it still wasn't that much fun to play. It was a little too story-driven, and in my defense, I had not played through Generation 6 when I played that, so a lot of it was a little bit confusing to me. But even still, because I've already played that for free on a ROM hack, and it was done in, I think, a more interesting fashion than, you know, playing through a half-ass game that clones characters on screen for no reason, makes your legs twitch out of nowhere, turn sideways. Yeah, with this game being so shit, I just don't want to play the DLC for it. How was the party? I don't care. I just don't. I think I know what irks me truly with this game. It feels like somebody that has severe ADHD made a Pokemon game. Nothing wrong with that. The story itself is quite enjoyable. There's a lot of interesting, new, unique mechanics that are a lot of fun to play and check out. But there's no focus anywhere. There's nothing that explains anything. There's no direction in the story. Things are just pulled out of thin air to try to, I guess, make a connection in the story, to try to progress the story. They have to have characters do certain things that seem to make no sense whatsoever, but hey, it all adds up in the end. There's no thought. And that's what bugs me. Because again, it is a 2.5 decade old franchise. You would think that somebody would sit down and decide, hey, let's come up with a storyboard or something. Thoughts on that, maybe? It just takes one person to say that, and then you could have a fleshed out game that actually is a lot of fun and interesting and is good. And hell, it could even probably be on the Nintendo Switch and still be decent. Frostlass. And Altaria. And a Venusaur. Pokemon falling victim to Rogamic evolution are getting stronger too. It just means that their levels are leveling up. Why in the ever-living fuck is she here? Ace is ranked C in the ZA Royal now. They're just going to ignore the fact that they're just sitting there. Hello? Like, her hair is the size of the table. Do you really not notice? It's not even cute or funny. It's actually just stupid. Brother, in Christ, please, for the love of God. Yeah, good question. Why the fuck are you here? Go away now. I don't care. Didn't ask. Go away. Why is Naveen lying? Your outfit is absolutely not gorgeous. You look like vomited bubblegum. Can I please B button? As fast as I can. For the love of God. Useless text. Useless. Useless text. Please. For the love of God, just get to the fucking mega evolutions. Holy shit, dude. There's a point to this game, right? Can I please get to that point? Holy shit, dude. How many times do I have to spam the A button just to get to the actual mission showing on my screen? Holy shit. You know, part of me just wants to complete this game just to get it over with and not even bother streaming it. Just because I feel like I'm not really doing the game. Well, I was gonna say I'm not doing the game justice, but it actually deserves all the hate that I give it. But like, there's other things that I could be live streaming and actually be enjoying and actually have a lot more fun playing than, you know, this dog shit. Because like, there's Pokemon Elysium, for example. It's a ROM hack of a Generation 3 game. And I had a lot more fun with the crap story that was half-assed put together for that game than I did so far with this one. The only thing I'm enjoying with this game is the very rare moments where we actually get to talk to L. Talk to Lysander. Because it's given me information on the stuff that made absolutely no sense the first time they tried to do the Kalos games. The story was half-baked, janky, and half-assed then, and it's just as bad now. It's only taken them, what, 12 years to actually try to find any closure to the games that they originally came out with? That's the only thing I'm looking forward to in this game, is finding more lore. And then it wastes all this time with these nonsense parties that we're invited to for no reason. These, don't get me wrong, interesting characters, but useless characters at the same time that don't seem to provide any actual value to the game itself. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing games, even games that piss me off, because at the very least, depending on how it's pissing me off, if it's something like, you know, the game's glitching out and it's showing two Naveens on screen, or is it making my character do weird dances while I'm supposedly just trying to stand still, I find that entertaining. I love when games are broken and are jank like that. But when it's a supposedly fleshed out game and you're in the middle of cutscenes that are supposed to be pre-rendered and the games are still so dog shit that they're relatively unplayable at different points. And apparently it's not just me. I thought, you know what, maybe I'm just so bad at games that I've gotten used to like an older style or older game mechanics, and I just haven't updated myself. I haven't updated my brain to be compatible with these, I guess, new mechanics, new methods of gameplay. There's different puzzles, and I'm just not able to keep up with them. I thought maybe it's just me. And honestly, I'll give the argument that it's probably about 75% me, 80% me. You know, I'll make it fair. I'll say 85% me. But the fact that there's still a 15% where this game is dog shit, that's concerning. And I say it's not just me because if I get stuck with something, or if I want to complain about something, as is the typical, millennial fashion, I'll go online. Not to complain about it online, but I want to see what the fuck. I want to know why. I want to know the details. I want to know the mechanics and everything in depth. If I can, I want to know the code itself. It's another reason why I like the older games, because I actually got to see the code and I got to understand the games. I'm hoping nothing insta aggro's me in here. Just want to pick up, damn it. Just wanted the item, but everything wants to kill me. But yeah, I looked up online and apparently it's a frequent thing where people are complaining. That is absolutely an alpha. You're massive. Everybody's complaining about the game mechanics being... Oh, let's see if I can find it again. What is aggroing me now? And don't get me wrong, I found this on Reddit, so, you can't really take it that seriously. A little bit of a grain of salt. But the way somebody was complaining about the controls made me realize, hey, this is actually just the way the controls are explicitly designed. Let's see. It's a little bit frustrating to try to push buttons on the controller and have the game not recognize them as button pushes until a few seconds later. That was something I saw on Reddit. That was the exact complaints that I was having, where I would try to lock onto something and use an attack, and then try to push the button again to use the attack, and then push the button again to use the attack, and then finally the attack decides, oh hey, you want to use the liquidation that you've been trying to use? Well, here's Ice Fang instead. Brother, okay. And then also having to deal with it being a Nintendo product, so, controller drift is just built in by default. That's also fun. Like, I have to crouch up these now. I can't just walk across them because I'll start walking straight, then my character's like, no, time to go left. Can I get to that? Where? Oh, I see. I can just drop onto you from up here. Like this kind of stuff where I get to do like a mild parkour. Brother, okay. Can't get it from there. Okay, that's fine. Like that's a lot of fun. Going across the buildings and trying to see what's up there. That's also fun too. Parkour is a lot less fun when Could you please... I am pushing my joystick down. Okay. And now you're down. Please. Like, if I have to crouch walk the entire way, I will do so. Please give me stupid screw. Slowly but surely, we will get there. I almost walked off the edge again. That is like no space to walk at all. I am making out with the gutter right now. And it's not reciprocating my love. I'm sad. Okay, so there's 3 Mega Evolutions I gotta go fight. Not particularly looking forward to any of them. How do I get on top of that building? I see the T. I have the hiccups now. Ignore me. I'm just trying to glance. Is there like... Okay. Is there... Do you mind... like, the fact that Pokemon can also still target me when I'm outside of the wild zone? Again, there's just no playtesting in these games. Is there a elevator or... ladder that can take me onto this building? Maybe. Please. How do you even get up there? Is that a short enough distance to roto glide? I feel like it's not. Oh, this is Skarmory. I do want one of you because you're the only Pokemon I need to capture in here, so. Literally into the lines down we go. Why can you supposedly see me when there's a barrier here? Where is the... Oh, you're up top. I don't see any... Doesn't really seem like there's any elevator or ladder to get up top either. I have to be hella fast here. Okay, I want the item though. Can't get to me. What's even in here? What are you? Ow. Don't care. Yeah, stay mad. I still don't see a ladder or anything. There is a way to get up to the roofs, though, sort of. Maybe, somewhere. Probably behind those buildings. I'm guessing that Skarmory probably comes down. If I had to guess. I can sneak in the bushes, right? No, really? Are you kidding me? And suddenly there's no Skarmory now? What? At all? Hello? I'm not hallucinating, right? I saw a Skarmory. To be fair, I did see you on this side. Okay, there's Skarmory there. This doesn't count as being hidden. Why? What? Neither does this, really? Okay. Am I hidden? Yeah, I think I am. My screen is dark in the corners. There you are. Not even close. What does Skarmory even do, other than fly around at 2 FPS? Janky AF. That's okay. Did you just absorb the ball? What was that? You don't ever land either. How do you even capture a Skarmory from here? What time is it? Oh god, I only got like 10 minutes left. I'm so glad that I wasted so much time with the nonsense party. Okay. They're all sleeping. Interesting. Still can't get the Skarmory, though. It never sleeps. Bunch of sleepy friends. You're also not aggroing me either, which is weird. Damn. This is dangerous. Wait for it. I'm about to die here. Okay, I just died here. What even hit me? Like, I saw my character take damage, and I heard the damage being taken, but I didn't actually see anything hit me. The ground was shaking like it was about to use earth power, but it didn't quite use it yet. I don't think. I don't get a Skarmory now. Well, at least I know vaguely that I can sort of reach the Skarmory, but it will instantly aggro everything around me when I try it, so I should probably have a Pokemon ready and out before I try to do that. Few times when I train my Pokemon for the ZA Royal, I would think that'd be more effective at night, when you can get more experience from fighting trainer Pokemon instead of wild Pokemon. I assume that's also a mechanic in this game, because it is in the regular games. Oh, these all grew back pretty quickly. I thought it took a couple days for the crystals to grow back whenever they respawn, but I took care of every single one of these around the center tower thingy, and they're already all grown back. I got like 900 out of clearing out all of these. They're like all massive crystals. I wonder if they can spawn as small crystals and then get bigger or something, because like there was hardly any, really anything. I didn't see any that were smaller than this even. They were all bigger. I'm curious how some of these different mechanics work. It's like they have all the good possibilities for mechanics for this game, and then implemented them in the most garbage way possible. Are you on a roof? And of course, the elevator's out. You are massive. Hello. Am I not allowed? Okay. Otherwise, the beast will notice that he didn't seem to care when I walked right in front of him. Also, it's just a Watchog. If only there was a trainer. If only. Well, good luck with that. Sounds like you're in a heap of problems I don't have to worry about. Bye. I'm actually gonna go back there in just a sec. I feel like I probably have to be able to get up there. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, I feel like you are on the roof, though. I think that's the elevator I actually have to take, but I do have an opportunity to open up another one, so I might as well. Hey, guy. You know what? I should be fine with the Feraligatr, I think. Do you want to battle and chase it away? Well, it can't be that alpha. It's not threatened by my appearance. What is even happening to your eyes? Game can't even put a proper filter on the screen? Okay. I'll chase it away. That's what I'm here for. What level are you? Nah. I've seen higher. Oh, you actually take like no damage from that? Okay. Rock Smash Crunch, maybe? Oh yeah, that should be it. Farewell. Feraligatr tried to body block the Ultra Ball. You see that? You really must be a strong trainer to win against that big critter. Yeah, well, it was level 50 to be fair. You can find rare items and Pokemon up there. I'm mostly just interested in trying to figure out how the routes connect. You were correct on the first part. Ooh, a Saltfest. Hello. That's actually a good item. But at the same time, in a game where everything is, you know, mega evolving, I can't just walk over these, can I? Damn. And everything needs to hold a mega stone to actually be able to do so. Don't know how many item slots I really want to have being used up by other items. Especially if I intend to be mega evolving the Pokemon, you know? And there's not that many rare Pokemon up here. Bunch of items, though. Always happy to have free items. And break crystals, because it's always fun. Neat. Oh, missed one. There's an Ekans. I'm getting loaded up on crystals. What have I got now? 375. I can go buy another one of those more expensive mega stones if I wanted to. Another item. Interesting. I am so unfamiliar with this place. I don't even know where I'm at. Got some parkour, got a side mission, bunch of items. There's a disgruntled bat rat. I've apparently already been up here. Because I've opened this thing up, I think. They don't already spawn open, do they? Larvitar. I mean, sure. I already have one, but why not? Really? Dick. Can I get to this? Neat. That was probably unnecessary. It definitely was, because I've already been over here before. It takes me down here. Anything of value down here? That's what item I should have my Litleo hold. Probably a focus sash, because it's a Litleo. And it will die otherwise. Okay. Oop, that's not the button I'm gonna push. Okay, Altaria there. Down here somewhere. Okay. Frostlass. Is that inside the zone or outside the zone? I'm guessing outside. It's probably up on the roof. If I had to guess. Considering where the exclamation's arrow is pointing. Like, it's on the green line, but it's like right on the green line, but slightly closer to the gray rooftop of the building, if that makes sense, than it is to actually the border of the wild zone. So that makes me think it's probably going to be like on the roof. This one. John Sector 8. Don't really know what that area is like. I've probably been there before. It's probably what that one is. Oh, maybe not. Is it this one? Somewhere? Oh. Does it not actually show? That one? Do I have to actually slug that as the active mission? Is it going to show me this one instead because it's technically numbered whatever? Even though I can do any of the three in any order? Hi. I did not intend to talk to you. But Audino was acting a bit strange. How can you tell? Keeps fussing over me and touching me with its feelers. Is that what those are? That's creepy and disturbing. Way more than it usually does. Audino uses their feelers to sense people's health and emotions, but like I keep telling it, I don't need these constant check-ins. I'm fine. You probably have cancer and your Pokemon's worried about you. Why do you need me to battle you for the... Huh? Sure. You really just pull solutions out of your ass when it comes to these games, don't you? Alright. Hi, I'm apparently here to fight you. For some reason. I'm gonna go beat up a lady with cancer. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm also way over my time. Okay, so I'm gonna fight her and then... probably head to bed. Okay, yeah, you're just level 20. You're not a threat. Really strong. I'm literally 3 times your level. Yeah, I'm strong. It's been so long since I had a Pokemon battle. It really helped clear my head. I was burnt out without even realizing it. I know that, Phil. Let me know whenever I'm overdoing things. I'll listen to you next time for sure. I think Audino just wanted an excuse to grope the lady, but alright. Free experience candies. How many of those have I got? Because I've kind of just been force feeding them to Mawile to get its level up fairly high, but it's also almost one of the higher levels on my team. Actually, I don't mind giving some of these to you. Get you a level up. And a bit of the way to the next one. Cool. What else have I got? Oh yeah, Assault Vests. And apparently a berry of some sort. Cobalt? That's flying, right? Yeah, super effective flying. Nothing else new. A whole bunch here. Nothing killer gunk shot. Don't really care about whirlwind. Anything else here? I don't think there is. No, nothing else is new. No new dot badge thing. Alright then. I got 3 Mega Evolutions to go take care of. Again, I don't really know what I want to do with this game. I like completing games. I like playing this game just in general. But trying to play this game and enjoy the game is so fucking difficult. I don't know, maybe I'm expecting too much out of a game. Again, from a franchise that's been around for 2.5 decades, I just figured that maybe by spending $60 on a game, it would actually function. I know that's asking kind of a lot in this day and age, but I mean, come on now. I hear Pikachu. New day is dawning. Oh, there's a Pikachu. Hi, Pikachu. 2 female Pikachu. But I think that's going to be it for the stream for tonight. I didn't have a whole lot of time. Again, I was uploading for a new series coming on the channel. I'm a little bit less shitty towards these games because, well, kind of a spoiler alert, it is a Gen 5 game. I think people are going to enjoy it. I'm a little bit less shitty towards those because, well, I'm biased. My favorite games. But also the story is actually fleshed out with the Gen 5 games. It's like the most redeemable quality about the Gen 5 games is that, you know, the story's actually good. It's like the one thing that they actually put thought into in those games. But I mean, if I do come back to this game, then Yeah, I'll stream it. It's definitely not a game where I feel like I would be wanting to like record it. Hello. Little friend. But yeah, it's definitely not a game where I feel like I would want to record, but it's definitely a game where even streaming is just like, I'm just upset at the game. I'm just as upset at how bad the game really is. And that, again, it's not to say that the whole game as a whole is bad. It's just, there's too many bad parts with this game. There's just so much bad programming with the game. There's just so much unplayability with the game. The parts that are playable, the parts that are fun, I just don't find the enjoyment. I just don't feel like it's worthwhile. You standing weird. Okay, sure. Just standing in the middle of the road for no reason. Great. I get that half the people are, but brother. Anywho, like I said, that is going to be it for the stream for today. Not entirely sure when my next day off is. I actually had a couple of days off, but I spent most of it trying to record, so I didn't get to stream as much. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to being able to stream Elysium. I feel like that's a game where I can really sit down and put a lot of time into the story itself. And that feels like something that I would really prefer to do over streaming than trying to record. But I don't know. I will try to keep people posted. I will be uploading this new series for the foreseeable future. Hopefully regularly. First episode goes up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Didn't I already... Aren't you the... Not you. This freak. Yeah, you. Didn't I already talk to... Don't you ignore me, you little piece of... Alright. But that's it for me for tonight. I will be back again next time I actually have time to stream. But until next time, bye-bye.